Hey creative friends, I'm Robyn Randolph and I want to welcome you to Art for Healing and Joy. Some of you may think that you are not an artist, and I didn't think I was an artist. But in today's video, no matter what level you're at, whether you're a beginner or you've been doing art for a long time, I want to challenge you to stretch out of your comfort zone. In my last video, I showed you how I've been using these little mini plastic dessert plates that I've gotten at the dollar store, and I like to use one color per plate or to mix different hues or tones with a color. Here you can see that I'm using Natural Earth Paints Venetian Red as my first layer on my papers. And I'm doing a series of 4 here. I also want to show you these great wide mouth plastic cups I got at the dollar store, 2 per package. And they're great because I can use them for my clean and dirty water, and they're large enough so that I can use my big paintbrushes in them as well. For this video, I wanted to give myself some more challenges. However, I also wanted to give these challenges to you as well so that you can join me. All right, so what I want to suggest for challenges are use colors that you don't normally use, branch out and use multiple tools to create textures and marks, and begin with using a dark background. Make a series of 4 that you're going to finish with collage, and most importantly, have fun making many, many layers. I want to throw in one last thing. While you're watching this video, keep your eyes peeled for a new technique you've never tried before and incorporate that. And if you want to, please send me a photo of your finished pieces at info@robynrandolph.com. I can't wait to see what you create. I'll list all of this for you in the description box below. Okay, so back to it. Here I'm using my new big palette knife to spread the paint all around. And it makes it easy to just put the paint directly right onto the paper and then use the palette knife to spread it all around. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and just sit back, relax, and I'm going to just show you my process, and you'll see the different tools and different techniques I use to make this new series of 4. And I'll jump in from time to time to let you know what I'm doing or maybe what new tool I'm using. And I'll show you the finished collaged pieces at the very end. And if you have any questions about anything, just be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'm using the bottom straight edge of a painter's ruler. Here I'm loosely scribbling with a China pencil, and I will link some of these things I'm using down for you below. This is a little tool I got at the dollar store, and I'm using it to just scratch into some of the wet paint to make marks. Here you can see I've really watered down the paint, so I'm making a glaze to go on top. Just experimenting to see what that's like, and
Also, I learned that I really need to wait till the paint is dry so I don't smear it around. And as you just saw earlier, I used a paper towel just to blot it right up. So I learned how to deal with that. Here I'm using metallic paints, which is something that I think is sort of a signature thing I always do on all of my paintings. And it just brings a certain kind of glow, and I don't know, I just feel like metallics are magic. I love the way they shine when the light hits it, and you'll see this at the very end when I show you the finished pieces. Here I'm just using white tissue paper, and I just love the kind of effect you get with that, where it kind of mutes the layers below and creates just another layer of texture as well. And I also like to use old pattern pieces like Simplicity patterns, which is what I'm using right here. I've discovered and fallen in love with mulberry paper, and that's what I'm using right here. I love the random fibrous strands within this special paper, and you can find this usually in the paper section of art supply stores. And I'll also link some for you below. I'm going to add some more texture and a little more of a layer effect using my wide flat brush. I'm using a bamboo stick to make marks in the wet paint. I'm using a color shaper here to spread the paint around. Another great tool I'll link for you below. I hope you're feeling encouraged and inspired to join me on this challenge. Please let me know in the comments below what new tools or techniques you might have seen in this video that you want to try. I really hope you take me up on this challenge and that you send me photos of your finished work. And you can send that to me at info@robynrandolph.com. If you've enjoyed this video, I so appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. And also thanks to all of you who have subscribed. I just reached 1,000 subscribers. I so appreciate that. And I always love to hear any comments or questions, so please leave that below. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.